Hello, hello, I was muted. I was wondering why my mouth wasn't moving. Hello, hello everyone, hi. Hello, I didn't press the button. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? So, we're sewing today. So I've done a little bit of this kit already, both on and off stream. Most of it off stream, but I have done one stream on this before. I hope you're all having a great day. It is Tuesday, the Tuesday after a bank holiday. It's always a little bit sad. And the last bank holiday of May as well. Man, I'm not ready for 4 or 5 day weeks again. I don't know if I'll ever be ready. Today we've got a lo-fi playlist with copyright-free music for YouTube and Twitch from Bass Rebels on Spotify. Approved. I stuck it on shuffle. I'm just keeping an eye on it to make sure it wasn't going to shuffle into my regular music, which I was a little bit scared. I don't really know how Spotify works, but it seems to be sticking on to the lo-fi, so that's good. It's just playing the playlist I asked it to. It's not suddenly going to start screaming some metal at us. So, inside this kit, we have got, first off, everything's connected. It's all connected. We've got our threads. A little bit messy from where I've been using them, but they're all still pretty organised. Pretty organised. Stuck that way too far up. There you go. They're all our colours. We also have a booklet that's about all the stitches, but I don't think I need that anymore. I think I know how to do them all now. And got our work and our needle, which I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to put it straight into my mouth, as I tend to do. So hopefully you can see it better than when last time I streamed. I hope you've got the focus better now. So I have already started sewing this. So it has a printed design. So this is the stuff that's printed, like the text and stuff. But I haven't sewn over that part yet. But down here, so far I've sewn all of this all the way along to about here. Then I've done the French knots here. So the variety of stitches. It's a lot of satin stitch. Most of it is satin stitch. So like these pink and orange flowers here are satin stitch. And these are satin stitch, and this is satin stitch. But this has like a little French knot in the middle. This is some stem stitching. I'm new to stem stitching. I don't really know if I'm doing it right, but I like how it looks. These all have French knots. I was learning. This one went a bit wrong. So this one, French knots are very easy to mess up. And I've got some lazy daisy stitching on these daisies. Get that to focus as well. The other one focused. Maybe angle it. There, you can see it enough. It's like little loops. So I'm going to just be carrying on with this. Maybe I'll do the middle text as well while I'm streaming. So my next step would be, I'd probably go to this light green here. So I've done the dark green on this part already. So I did that with like a kind of a stem stitch. a long and short stem stitch, it looks like. Oh yeah, I've got long and short stitching in here somewhere as well. Oh, the stems here, where I've got the light green and the dark green. Long and short stitches. So I'll go ahead and do this light green, and we'll just work our way along and see how far we get. So where's our light green? I believe it's this one. Yes. Let's on loop thread I've already started. Pop these aside. Get just one of these. And these are made up of lots of little threads. I think it's like 6. So I just bash the tip of it with my finger. That's how I separate them. I don't know if you can see that that's all like separate now. The camera focusing seems to be quite a bit better. But there you go. You can see that it's like come apart a bit. Let's grab one. I'm not an expert sewer or anything. I am very much still learning myself. So you know, If you're wanting advice, I can only tell you what I do. So my preference here to get the thickness that I want is I just double up my one thread instead of getting two, because it's half the length, but I don't really need it to be that long. And the right thickness. So there we go. And I'm really bad at anchoring my threads, so this lets me do my first anchor very easily. So let me just thread this really far from my face. I usually do this like right in front of my eyes. I'm going to have to do it right in front of my eyes, I cannot see it. So here we go. Got our light green. I'm going to, don't like miss a patch. I feel like I missed a patch somewhere. I missed this part that's dark green. I'll come back to that as one of those annoying little missed patches where it's such a small bit. You have to go with like a whole new bit of dark green because there's nothing else to like fix around there. So where am I going to start? Let's go ahead and start from the kind of stem here, but let's like go in a little bit deeper into this part. Give it some texture. Bring it through. I'm going to just bring it up to sort of this top part where the leaves sort of meet. I'm going to look at the back, pull that through a bit, and then put my needle through the loop on my thread, and now that is anchored. That's why I like doing the one thread but in half kind of deal. I'm just going to miss all the spots that I'm trying to hit. That's what I'm going to do. I don't want to be exactly where I was because, you know, that'll just undo stitch. Well, it might not because I've anchored it with that stitch, but there you go, that would do. I'm going to start on this side. So this sort of along. And we're going to go, just start from the top. That's where I let go, so there won't be too much mess on the back of this. You go back in close to where you just came out. So you got to be careful, of course, not to be in the same spot, otherwise you'll pull your stitch out. Or here, and grab this top part. This is more of a satin stitch than a long and short. That makes sense because the dark part isn't a long and short stitch. The dark green part is stem stitch. Kind of gone wrong stem stitch. There we go, so that looks okay, I think. So we've just worked on this bit here, the light green here. So there is like a little bit of dark green going through it, but it's hard to see. I think I'm just going to carry on across these leaves, doing all these light parts. So I made sure my last stitch came up near this middle part so I could change direction. And go to here. But I can't curve the stitches. The good thing about satin stitch is that if it doesn't look right, you can sort of do just as many stitches as you want until it looks right. Oh yeah, I forgot to say it's too hot for my hoodie today. I'm hoodieless. Not used to being hoodless. It's a rarity. I'm trying to blend that in a little bit. I've got a tiny bit of a gap. Got I'll come up through the middle of that stitch, why not? Get ourselves. Follow it along, pop it in there. I'm gonna do something kind of chill today because I'm very excited to play some games I have on my schedule. But I'm actually not feeling great today. I'm glad it's chill today. But this weekend, playing You Go Do As the Roses, a phenomenal game. I'm sure plenty of people haven't heard of. That's my favourite, a PS2 game that people haven't heard of. Those who have heard of it, love it. That part in between those two. It looks kind of like a diamond. A diamond? A diamond. I've gone very angular on this for some reason on this leaf. Gosh, I am tired today. I don't know why. I don't know if I slept badly or something. But, like, I don't know, like 11:30 today, I just, oof, sleepiness just got me. No, no good, because, you know, I had to work. I had to be awake. Gotta make sure my thread's not too twisted, so I'm just going to let go of the needle and let it twizzle. Otherwise it could start getting itself caught into knots and stuff. There you go, very, very diamond leaf on that one. That one looks a little weird. That's alright. It's nature. Not everything looks right in nature. So let's put a little space between my satin stitches this time. Because I've seen not everyone puts them, like sort of puts the needle back in like right near where they came up. Some people do them all from like the same side and stuff. What's best? You can experiment. That's what this the embroidery thing's all about. It's all about learning new stitches. Flowers are always good to practice on because you can use all sorts of different stitches for them, like French knots for roses and lazy daisies, or satin stitch for everything. I once customized a cheap, I guess it's like a tank top. It was just like a plain black tank top, and I punched my microphone. I did some embroidery on it to practice. I made like a little garden along the bottom of it. All sorts of different stitches that I was learning. But that was a while ago. But that turned out pretty cute. There's a bee on it. I don't really wear it very often. The stitches aren't anchored in very well. I wouldn't like to wash it. I also did a geometric unicorn with a cross stitch. That was pretty cool. Had to use waist Ada, which is like Ada's like the square fabric that you do cross stitch with, where all the like holes to put your needle through are in like the corners of squares. But you can get this waist Ada where I think it's like made from glue or something, where you can like put it behind clothing, do your cross stitch, and then like break the Ada up so that just the cross stitch remains on the fabric and not the template. It's always very awkward to use though. It never breaks up very easily. Or there's like little bits of it like still left like inside the cross stitch somewhere. That should be the light part of my leaves sort of done. Now I'm sure if I really want it to look really good, I could keep going over it like again and again and again with more stitches and like smooth stuff out and all of that, but I'm not going to. Get to focus. You've done it before. There you go. You can see it. Oh no, thank you. I don't need to buy viewers or come if they're interested, thank you. It's not quiet in here because I haven't bought views. It's quiet in here because no one wants to watch me sew. How funny, where is it? Out there. Get out of here. Give me some big cup of water. With a remnant label on the bottom. Labels that never quite come all the way off. Now where's my... Ah, my braces are all the way on my windowsill. I gotta get up. I'm stuck to my chest, it's hot. I'm wearing shorts. Come with me. So I've got like a weird... like a carpet protector, like a big plastic carpet protector on my floor, so that I can wheel my chair around without it like messing up my carpet, and also with it being like easier than rolling around on the carpet. But I'm at like a funny angle right now, so it's really hard to wheel it. Oh, I need to knot this first before I cut it. I'm going to use my needle to guide it. Going to make a loop, make a knot, like a pretzel. Then I'm going to grab this thread and I pull it, and I have learnt the trick to get my knot to be towards the bottom of my thread, and I'm going to double knot it. I don't trust it. Just hold on to it for as long as possible. Keep it down my nail, and then are those in the same spot? Nope. So I'm going to do a third one. I'm going to try and make the knot bigger. I missed another 2 knots, but that's fine. I'm bound to hit one of them this time. Oh, 2 knots? Yeah, that's a bigger knot. There we go. So now I can cut this. And see, even there's all different types of stitches. It's not like too messy on the back. Because I usually I create sort of dots when I do my satin stitch instead of like big lines. It's more like when I've done French knots and stuff. With these lazy daisies, I create like more stuff on the back because it's like a constellation where I've gone like knot to knot. But I don't think I'll be using this piece again, and plus I've got a ton of threads left, so I'm just going to stick that in the bin. What do I need next? Let's also go ahead and keep this tidy before I start forgetting which colours are which. Fold my thread that I'm done with in half, and then in half again. Poke it either way through the hole. Try to not let other threads get caught up in it. Grab it through this hole. There you go. Kept nice and tidy. The next I'm doing red. Like the last bit of red. The red was this bright orange. It's starting to get a little bit dark. Let me turn my light on. Gotta stand up again and drop my headphones all over the place. Have you light? Cha! Buttons. In. Goose. Alright, I return. And the shadows. Okay, and you can see stuff more clearly now, hopefully. So, I'm taking my bright orange. Or as I would call it, red. Apparently. Do I already have one that I've been working with? It looks like it. Got a second bit here. Seems a little bit weird. There we go, gotcha. Are you a full thread or are you like half a thread? Oh, you're full, okay. I don't need to mess around with like half threads, because I've got so many. I'm not going to need all these. It's good that it supplies so many. If you like mess any bits up, and you can't salvage the thread when you unpick it, which I often find. But I can't. Oh, it looks like this is already nice. It already is one. So I don't need to unfold it all the way. Bring that up. And thread it. I have to do closer to my face. Because it's too tiny to do from far away. Okay, we are threaded. Over there. Okay. Okay, red flowers. Don't worry, you're going to be satin stitched. Start from the edge, why not? Bit of from the middle. Then, yeah, let's do like one flower my way where I put the stitches. Like I bring the needle back up close to where I bring it down, and try doing one flower with all the satin stitches like coming from the same side essentially. We'll see what I mean. Let's see if there's any like difference in how they look. If we're in a YouTube video, there'd be a time lapse, but you know, we live. No time lapses here. Just hypnotic movements. Hope you find this chill to watch. It's certainly chill to do. It's nice to give my eyes a little bit of a rest. I was playing Devil May Cry 5 until quite late last night. My eyes were really stinging. So they are glad for a little bit of sewing. That looks alright. You'll see it. I actually can't see it outstandingly well most of the time, but it's because it's all very small, and I have to be like at an angle that I can see it as well. But hopefully you can see enough. Hopefully you can see like a change. Where did I release? I think I released at the top. Oh, there you go. I unpicked one stitch by accident because I came up in exactly the same spot as that stitch went in. There you go. You've seen it happen. Getting right there. like that. Fine. Great. Up as close to the middle as I can. Maybe do the French knots after instead of first, before doing all the outside edge. Mouse was hovering over the Purple Community game. It was really bothering me. I could just see the purple flame picture. Been tweeting a little lately. I'm super excited to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Daughters of the Rose at the weekend. To finally use a Yu-Gi-Oh! Scare I had ages ago. Wanting to use it for so long, but I had to finish it in Finland first. But I did it. I finished it in Finland. Good game. Adjusting the thread a little bit. This part first. Give myself space to maneuver. I've got that blue flower in the middle to do as well. I didn't even see you. Blue flower next to the one I'm doing now doesn't have any thread on it. Just a picture. My printed piece is quite strange, but it's relaxing to do to like see the outline already. I normally do like counted cross stitches, where you just have like a list of instructions. And you just like, you know, work your way through them and make the picture that way. It'd be very hard to do that for this. It's not a cross stitch. Just untwistle my thread there. Getting all twisty. Where am I right now? On that side. Water. I can't remember if I was on the end. I think I was on the edge. Had a look at the back. I'm actually feeling very, very not great. Maybe I'll just do these two flowers and might be all I can manage today.
All of the waves, they keep chasing after me. Even though we are out of reach, I can feel the water on my feet.
Very chill music, I like it. Lo-fi.
The things that you said to me, they will grow inside
I can find playlists on Spotify that I can use. Very handy. Don't have to use all the like subscription-based services. Oh, I guess I have a subscription to Spotify, so I guess I am. Stop with this piece of thread, or do I want to keep this piece going? Right, let's try to keep it going. That's the one flower. Orange one here. I'll try this one with the, like, I'm gonna make all the sentences start from the edge. See if that looks any different. I'm very interested if this is going to look different from the other one, or if it's going to look the same. And also to compare what they look like on the back as well. How the I'm getting it closer and closer to me. I guess it's gonna look straighter, maybe. We're all going from the same like direction. Our peace, we are tranquility. We are exhausted. Fine, that side will do. I was trying to get it on the other side, but that's fine. Do it your way. At the start of each song always sounds very like intense. Like it's about to be some sort of like big epic. Then it's just chill. I got to the edge of this one. there. I think it does look nice when they all come from the same direction. It's kind of smoother. Untwist. There we go. I lost my connection to my needle. But that really thread that. Yeah, re-threaded. Determined to finish the second flower. Yeah, you know what? I think I like starting at the edges better. Way. This isn't how the instructions say do them, but this is how I saw someone online doing them. I guess by doing it this way, you never like unpick a thread that you've just done. That's good. Right, so that flower looks pretty good actually. I like that. Back. Doesn't look too bad. It looks like the flower again. I don't hate that. Let's just tie this off and then I think I'm going to end the stream. I really am not feeling great. Annoyingly. I've got this both on the spot. With my slightly blunt scissors. It's still very sharp. I stabbed myself with them recently. They slid straight under the skin as well. It was a gross feeling. Right, let's take this away. Back in its box it goes. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm very sorry to cut the stream so short, but I am really feeling lame. Very, very annoying. I hope you guys enjoyed your short time here relaxing. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. My next stream's on Thursday, all being well. And I'll be streaming some... Oh, what is it? I'll be streaming... Darkest Dungeon 2, that's it. We'll stream Darkest Dungeon 2 on Thursday. I hope to see you then. Alright, sorry for the short stream. Goodbye everyone. Good night. Bye bye.